Welcome back, everyone. Today I'm setting up a good till canceled order to roll an out of the money covered call on QQQ up by $5 and out 2 weeks. I'm not rolling the call right away. This is more of an aspirational order. I don't expect it to execute today, but as the extrinsic value of my current position erodes over the next week or two, there's a good chance it'll get filled. By placing the order, I'm giving myself some breathing room so I don't have to monitor the position too closely. And if it executes, I'll lock in a higher strike price, which means bigger gains if my shares are called away. Let's jump into the details and set up that order. You may have seen the trade that I made earlier today, where I sold a cash secured put that expires on September 27th for $98.34 of options premium. The current share price of QQQ is $481.95. Back on September 10th, I sold a covered call expiring on October 4th with a strike price of $490. The share price at the time was only $452, so I really didn't generate very much premium for that trade. And today I'm going to see if I can set up a roll that will both generate income and increase the strike price of this covered call from $490 to $495. So let's go take a look at the current position. You'll see that the current value of this $490 covered call is $3.27 a share for 100 shares. So all of that is extrinsic value. There is no intrinsic value to this contract because the strike price is out of the money. So I'm looking over here. If I wanted to close this today, it would cost me $326, which of course I'm not going to pay because just waiting 14 days makes it very likely that all of that extrinsic value will erode away, and whether the contract is assigned or not, my position is going to improve by $326. But let's take a look and see what would happen if I rolled this out to October 18th. Let's open up the option chain and look at the October 18th expiration. That's 28 days from now. So if I rolled it out right now, I could receive $416 in premium for a strike price that is $5 higher than my current strike price. And that's a little bit tempting. Let me show you. I click on the current position, roll it out, to October 18th. If I kept the same strike price, I could bring $155 in right now, no, $278 in right now. And if I increase the strike price to $495, I could bring in about $90 right now. But if I roll it today, even if I can increase my strike price, I would have to pay that $326 to close this current position. And if I wait a little while, most of that extrinsic value will erode away. While it's eroding, the extrinsic value of the October 18th contract will also be eroding, but not as quickly. So I'm going to place what I call an aspirational order. I'm going to look back at the extrinsic value of my current open position, and it's about $330. So I'm going to add half of that back into my order. So $165. So I create my roll order. Buy to close the October 4th contract and sell to open a new contract with a higher strike price expiring on October 18th. And rather than asking for $88 to $92, I'm going to add $165 to this amount. So I'm going to place a new order with a limit of $255. So it's a limit order, meaning I will not accept less than $255 for this roll. And instead of having a day order, I'm going to set it as good till canceled. And what that means is it will sit in my account as an open order. And if everything lines up right, then at some point I will possibly be, this order will execute and I'll receive $255 for it. And I'd be really happy with that because it would increase my strike price, generate some meaningful income. So I review the order. I can expect a $253 and some change credit. And when I hit send, I know it's not going to execute. It's just going to sit in my working orders. So here it is as a working order. It's a sell, so it'll generate a net credit if it executes. I would close my current $490 strike price position and open a new one with a strike of $495. And I can keep an eye and see, I expect over the next couple of weeks that this number will increase, and if it gets above $250 or $255, I may have an executed order here, and that would be fantastic. So when we check on the QQQ position next Friday, September 27th, this will be sitting in the queue, and we'll see if it happens.